Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, Member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha, eminent jurist, now joining us on this broadcast. Dr. Singhvi, I'm not fully certain I understand Rahul Gandhi's legal strategy, because you've gone to court asking for bail. There were some suggestions from Congress quarters that he may want to surrender, that he's not interested in taking bail, that he wants to fight this legally. If bail is what you sought, why couldn't have this been done earlier, around the 23rd, when the order came out? You could have done last week what you've done today.
Rahul, I am so grateful for the unsolicited advice coming from all quarters. BJP, supposed Congress advice, all and sundry. Let me make 2 or 3 things very clear. Doing an actual litigation is very different from giving unasked, gratuitous advice. Number one, what has escaped everybody, especially those from the BJP who are giving us this advice about the 9 days delay between 23rd and now, when the appeal is listed, a little more than 9 days. What is forgotten by them is that, and forgotten by a lot of people today, you notice the deliberate abstention by the complainant and his BJP backers today. The only object of this was to delay further, so that notice would formally have to be issued by the appeal court, sessions court, and the notice would have to be served. So that's the first clear evidence of delaying tactic. And I am predicting it will continue, though the judge has been very right and very correct in giving the complainant a right to file a reply till 10th and before. So the 13th the matter is taken up. I predict, and I'd be happiest if I'm wrong, that they will try further delaying tactics. And that's the real message of today. Number two, who has told these gratuitous advice givers that Rahul Gandhi will do this and that? Fortunately, it is us who are advising him and not those people. Rahul Gandhi got bail on the first day, or got a suspension of sentence on the first day. He could have waited till 21st, when that period of 30 days expires. Today, since he was appearing in a proceeding which has 2 limbs, one is stay of conviction, the other is also stay of sentence possible today, he simply continued and got that request today through, so that what was given earlier on 23rd continues. What is so extraordinary about it?
No, so what is his legal strategy? As best as you can outline it for us in the public domain, what, according to you, is Rahul Gandhi's legal strategy from here on? He stands disqualified, as if things stand the way that it is, he won't be able to fight the next election. Are you hoping to get this verdict overturned?
So you've heard 2 points of my strategy, haven't you? One is the delaying tactic of the BJP. The second is the stay of sentence continued. Third, the focus, as I've said before, in the 1 week or 10 days which it took to file the appeal, and everybody ignores the translation, not only of the judgment, but of the evidence, the logistics, the person drafting the appeal, filing it, moving it, and we were having a lot of fun on television channels by, people advising us otherwise. The only strategy which I've talked about is that the focus is on stay of conviction. Now, I can't help it if it takes at least few days to file the appeal, and meanwhile the government and the other authorities or the Lok Sabha Secretariat hotfoots it to declare a disqualification. It doesn't mean that I'm obliged to file a half-baked appeal because I'm racing against time to prevent the disqualification. In practice, all that the disqualification means, with the session all but over, in practice what it means is that they were able to snatch the house away from him on a certain date. There's no parliament to attend, or not much of parliament to attend. Now, for that, the only thing is a stay of conviction. And the day we get a stay of conviction, we will have an automatic cessation of disqualification. That's consequential, that's decided. Now, obviously...
So will you try that in the Sessions Court? Will you go to a higher court? Do you intend to go to the Supreme Court for this?
Why? We are in the Sessions Court. Where is there to go? We're in the Sessions Court for that very purpose. Today, the notice issued, which was not required but for the delaying tactics of BJP, is on our stay of conviction application. The date given till 10th for them to file a reply is on our stay of conviction application. Now, the date for 13th April to argue the matter is for a stay of conviction application.